What is up, guys? Welcome back to The Average Fighter. My name is Wenster if this is your first time here. Today we're going to be going over a couple tips I wish I knew when I first started playing Master Duel. That way we can level up your game and make sure you don't take any more L's, and that way you don't rank down anymore. I want to make sure we get you to Platinum 1 by the end of this video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications. That way you can know when we upload video on this channel. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So tip number 1 goes to our PSN users, PlayStation Plus. In this game, you can transfer data. So you can make a profile, sign in on PlayStation Network, transfer that data on over to Steam on your PC. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why would you want to do that? You know, if you already have it on the PlayStation. I personally feel it's a lot easier to navigate on the PC. It's a little bit more convenient for those PC owners. However, the main reason you would want to do this is you're going to get free packs if you have PlayStation Plus. You're going to go to Master Duel, the actual details page, and you're going to go ahead and go into the store and redeem the free packs. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and a good way to get you started in the game. Tip number 2. Number 2 is pretty straightforward. It's all you have to do is signing into the game to collect your daily rewards. I understand for those who have been playing the game for a little while now, aren't going to get too much for their dailies, but I do think it's better to have some points than not get no points at all. And once you max out your dual pass, it's even harder to get some points. Konami's greedy. I do recommend just to sign on to the title screen to collect those dailies. In my personal opinion, I think you even want to press a little further and play at least one game to collect a little bit more of your daily rewards. But this is just my personal opinion. Tip number 3. I think this is one of the more important tips, but it's harder to control considering how fun it is to open packs. I had a lot of problems with this when I first started. Do not spend your points recklessly. 2 birds, 1 stone kind of vibes here. What you want to do is do not spend your money on the master pack. The pool of cards in that pack is too crazy. You get a lot of variety, but there's not a lot of guarantee for great cards. What you want to do is get the bundle deal. They give you the 1 free Solemn Judgment, the 1 free Lightning Storm, and the 1 Ash. So you get 2 great staples if you're planning to play the game competitively, and you get some packs. So I think that is a big bang for your buck in terms of being a little bit more resourceful or the more optimal play, in my personal opinion. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 also relates to tip number 3 in terms of resourcefulness and the most optimal. You need to make sure you get your staples if you're planning to play the game at a competitive level. You need to make sure you get your Max C's, your Ash Blossom, Effect Veilers, Imperm, etc., etc. The problem with that is that those cards that I've just mentioned are of higher rarity, so they are ultra rare. It goes without saying, ultra rare is a little bit harder to come by in terms of points. So you need to make sure when you start playing this game that your ultra rare points go towards the important cards if you're planning to play competitively. Tip number 5, understanding how to craft cards optimally. Now, if you're looking for a specific card and you don't want to dive into the card pool that is Master Pack, you need to unlock that card specific pack. The way that you do that is by crafting a card from that specific pack with the rarity at least super or ultra. That way you unlock the pack, and that way it's easier to get that specific card instead of going to Master Pack, because Master Pack pool has so many cards, so you're not really guaranteed the cards that you're looking for, even though it probably has it. 66666. The next tip that I'm gonna give you guys is playing a variety of decks for 2 reasons. Obviously, if you're playing a top tier deck, it's a lot easier to play this game because a lot of decks can't compete with the top tier for obvious reasons. You also want to play a variety to understand other decks. That way you can know the matchup, because in my personal opinion, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot like fighting games. You gotta know the matchup, you gotta understand when to Ash, when not to Ash, when to Imperm, etc., etc. That way you could have a better time and be more consistent in terms of victories. Also, it helps you earn more points. You get points for setting trap cards, for activating monster effects, a variety of things. So you make sure that you play a variety of decks. That way you can earn more points and learn a lot more matchups while you do so. Number 7. There is a way to play this game at a casual level where you don't have to deal with top tier ranking, Maxi, Ash Blossom, Imperm. There is a way to enjoy this game with just the homies. What you want to do is make a duel room, set your rules. There's a variety, timer, forbidden list, spectators. There's 6 max people per room, so you could invite all the homies to pull up. And one more plus side that I think people always forget, there is crossplay, so you can play on different platforms. Konami, you get 2 big thumbs up from me on that crossplay feature. Tip number 8, and I think this is by far the most important tip that I'm gonna give you guys today. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again for about a year and a half now. And I play more casual than I do competitive, but I do go to tournaments sometimes. Obviously, COVID is still going around for the time that I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. So when I went to tournaments, it was a little bit hard to like feel easy about it because no one was washing their hands and very little people are wearing masks. When Master Duel came out, it made it easy for me to get even deeper into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm sure that it made a lot of the community feel the same way because you're playing safely, you're playing from home, you don't really have to leave anywhere. Obviously, there's still problems with the game like the no side deck, the ban list, and the first to ones. I fucking hate first to ones. But the point that I'm trying to get to is that you need not to worry about ranking. I understand that we're all competitive in our own way, and some of us aren't. So I think we need to make sure that we focus on having fun instead of focusing on your ranking. Yeah, it's nice to get a platinum, and honestly, it's probably not that hard. Always remember, guys, we're here to have fun. A lot of us, I'm sure, that are here for that nostalgia. Watching Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, seeing all the decks and people's creativity is ridiculous. That's why I'm a huge Master Duel fan, so we need to make sure that we focus on the important and just have a good time. Okay, guys, those are all the tips that I'm going to have for you guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought, if those tips helped you out, or if there are any other tips that I may have missed, or if there are any other tips that you just want to share with us. Make sure you leave them in the comment section below, guys. If there are any other types of videos that you guys want to see for Master Duel, I'm trying to make a lot more content for this game because I'm having such a great time, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. A lot that I do put out are some of like the funnier duels, but if you want to see some deck profiles, or if you want to see some other deck types on the channel, make sure you guys put that also in the comment section below. Again, guys, thank you so much for clicking today's video. I had a great time making it. Shout out to Jonathan for the idea, always the ideas guy. But make sure you guys like, comment, and share, and please, guys, turn on those notification bells. It does help a lot, and it'll help you out know when content goes live on this channel. If you want to see my other channels, like my TikTok, my Twitter, my Twitch, I do have a variety of channels. I'm going to make sure I put them in the description below. If you want to see any Master Duel live action, make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/evilwenster. All the info is going to be down below. But thank you again for checking out today's video. My name is Wenster, and this is The Average Fighter, and I will check you guys out later.